Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have another mixed media layout for you. I am using my oh so trusty and lovely and I love Cameo cut files. These were available on justnick.com. They were actually giving them away for free one day in the month of December and I was lucky enough to catch it. I am going ahead and using my Versamark, is it a glue pad, to add my embossing powders to it, and we are using the red tinsel. I have a gold tinsel and then also silver metallic. And I don't think I bore you watching the entire process, but I do cut the files in like 4 different sizes. So I do have quite a few to heat emboss. And they are really fun. And what's funny though too is that the snowflake one, I did keep the snowflakes, but I forgot to use them in my final layout. How funny am I? It happens, it happens. But I do emboss all the ones that you see in front of me right now, and here's the gold as well. And then we will get to the layout. Now for the layout, I will start out by using white cardstock, because I thought I was going to put it on pattern paper, but I decided the whole thing because it made it way too busy. So this is a piece of scraps from my Heidi Swapp Oh What Fun paper pad, 12 by 12 paper pad that I've been using for my December daily. And it is like red and like 2 different tones of green and I think like silver in there, and polka dots too. And I do use this corner in the lower right hand side in order to contrast where I want to kind of cluster all of the ornaments up on the upper left hand side. And the picture I am scrapping at the moment is actually what my tree looks like this year, and so I wanted to obviously memory keep that. So in order to add my mixed media fun in it, I am going ahead and adding some white gesso to the edge of that paper edge just to soften it up and not make it so harsh. And then I will go in with my inexpensive watercolors and we will be doing tons and tons and tons of splatters in kind of the similar tones that this paper has. So there will be some red, there will be like 2 different color greens. Of course I go in there with some gold, and I do believe I also go in with some black. And what else do we got going on here? So I will be matting my picture on a piece of vellum that is probably from my stash to give it a soft look. And I believe I also now mat it on the black cardstock. I do believe. Sorry folks, because this is a layout I had done and now I'm doing all of the editing for my Christmas layouts together. It happens, it happens. All right. And what am I doing off camera? Sorry. Okay, and I think I'm matting it one more time, but I'm looking at all my scraps. These papers are all from Heidi Swapp Oh What Fun, and they are all working well together. Well, obviously, because it's the same collection. What a silly, silly statement for me. Okay, so back to the layout, and I do have it kind of anchored. It will be like kind of along that diagonal from there. And here I go with the splatters. I guess I went out of order on how I did my layout. I totally forgot. Sorry, sorry. So like I said, I will add tons of paint splatters, and I do add it in sort of like this vertical column here so that you can see it through most of the openings from the ornaments, because I did think I was going to line them up at first, but I do kind of harness the diagonal effect once again with the ornaments as well, the ornament cut files, you know what I mean. So in the close-up, you'll be able to see, like I said, there's probably 2 different color greens. I definitely had the red. I go in with some gold Heidi Shine, and then we're all good. And so I added it along the diagonal too, where I had put the gesso. So that way, there's some interest and texture to the back of the page. And there I was finished showing you. And now for my kit, like we did for my December daily, since I'm using these are my Christmas photos, everything stayed so close to me on my desk. It's been like the easiest month to scrapbook and to keep up with my December daily. So that was like a glassine bag that's the red and white striped, and I just had it in my collection. I do not think it was just in my stash. So that's where I do add my journaling tag once we're done. And now I'm going through the ephemera pack from the Heidi Swapp Oh What Fun, and I'm just pulling random pieces out. I think some of those make the layout and some of them don't. And we and they're all in like that bottom right cluster too. So I do like the layout for the ornaments. And we will start. We will start committing. Now I do use for the ornaments, especially like that striped one and such. The fine line, my glue in the fine liner came in handy with the details of that because that was an intricate little die cut, as you can clearly see. Fine liner is cool, but I have the blue one, and I think it's because the tip is like extra fine that I feel like it gets clogged a lot with Scotch Quick Dry. I think I've seen them also in like a yellow label. I think maybe that one is a little bit bigger. This one says it's a 20 gauge. Let me know if that's true because I might have to get the yellow set just to get a little bit bigger opening than this one so that it doesn't get clogged with such thick glue inside. But let me know your thoughts because maybe it's just mine and I have to get over it. That could be it too. And so look at me just using some Faber-Castell like glazing medium or something as a weight to keep them down. And let's see, what else do I add? So I go in though later on, so you'll see me, I do it off camera. I do use my Cuttlebug and cut out the word sparkle, and my title will be Sparkle and Shine, and the ampersand and the word shine come from the thicker pack from the Pink Fresh Studio Happy Things collection. I have like 4 words on that pack that I have not been able to use, but I do take it out of my stash and use it for this layout because for some reason for me, some of the dyes from the ephemera just weren't working for the colors that I was going for in this layout. So that is just the reasoning for that. So here I am. Here I cut out the sparkle and shine. The sparkle part, that's using the little bee, it's called monogram dies. And then these little bow ties are also from that thicker sheet from Pink Fresh Studio. So I like the little bow ties on the ornaments. It added a little something something to them. And I know I can see it from here, but my sparkle is a little wonky. Darn it. Oh well. It's already in my book. I'm already looking like, oh wow, the R and the A are crooked. You know, it happens. It happens. And so I'm just adding, you can't really see it. Sorry, it happens off camera a bit. Some gold washi on the bottom, and I do believe I add the word jolly. And then I also add a few little other clusters of some dies just to add interest. But my goodness, I guess I didn't know where my camera angle was because this is all taking place like off screen, off the shot angle. My apologies. I'm usually better than this. What else is going on? So Merry and Bright, I do believe that one makes it. And then, oh, I totally found, and I know that there was someone, I think maybe it was Click Kits, that offered those flat back light bulbs. I got a pack of these of like 20 from Hobby Lobby, and they are so stinking cute. I do add them on this label. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm glad that they're flat back, but they're still very dimensional. So I had every intention on using them in my December daily, and I'll be honest, I don't think I used one of these light bulbs once because it would make my book so chunky, and it's already getting chunky as it is, and this was just too much depth to add, in my opinion. So now what you see me doing is going in with some gold stickles. I added it, to anything that was pretty much white, and I'm just dabbing around the glitter with my finger just to spread the glitter around. And I just add it all along, glitter it up. That's what I'm doing. You can never have too much gold glitter, in my opinion. So I think, yeah, once that's done, I think that concludes my layout. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Oh, see, I'm going in with some Heidi Shine. You know we do. Please subscribe, and thank you for watching. Till next time, bye.